Welcome to the Ponderous Brick Thinker. This is another installment in Learning from the Pros.
And this is the Ponderous Brick Thinker after the hiatus. I just wanted to point out that this video was filmed before the hiatus, but it was also this video that brought to my attention that my mind was not in the build. I was distracted and I was making a lot of mistakes. And so in order to enjoy the build, I took a break, let the things happen in October and all the preparations in September happened. Now that I'm back, I can enjoy, but also introduce the "Don't do what the ponderous brick thinker does" alert to point out where I went off course and use the bricks where they were not supposed to, or other things happen, more things that I would have not expected, especially since I have passed the 100th episode. And so with that alert, if anyone ever decides to build along with this episode, they'll know not to do the same mistakes. And with that, let the video resume.
We're going to continue with LEGO Set 76915 Pagani Utopia. This comes from the LEGO Speed Champions line. We're going to continue with bag 2. Let's make sure. Yes. Looking at this, hubcaps maybe. I'll keep you there. Okay. So, first step is to continue building on this half. So we have these wedges here that follow the angles nicely. Okay. Oh, and they get a sticker, but only this one. Which is this side. Because maybe that's a fuel tank. There we go. Okay, so then two 1x5s. Okay, they probably need this for the special interior. And now I recognize that part. It's steering wheel. Nice that it has a comeback. Now I need to find a little detail piece. Let's see, is it this? Nope. It's a flat one. There it is. There's a curve on one edge, and then a flat 1x2. And it goes right there. So it has the 2x2 space for the minifig. And this will make it a rideable car. Above, no, not above, on top of the chassis itself, 1x6, and then a 1x4 tan. And then we're going to have this detail here. That's some nice interior work here. And which way are we? Nope. Yes, like this. The taller side towards the outer wall. Okay. Didn't know it was going to be a dashboard. Where are we going to put those? Right here. Corner plates. Like so. And then we have this. Oh, for the wheels. And this one is right here in the middle. It's almost a gold color, but it's more darker, maybe like a dark orange, but with a pearl treatment. And you go, I think like this. So this, the nougat is in line with the top of this part here. Or maybe it is nougat, but with a pearly finish to it. Okay, and then this gets a round stud right there. It's being held on there. Like so. Now where are you going? Looks like... Well, first I need to find it. Make sure, let's see, what kind of... It's either black or dark gray. It might be dark gray. There we are. It goes there on top of the tan and yellow. Just need to set my eyes to look for something dark gray and not black. There it is. Oh wait, that one I need to add. They're right behind those because they're not on top of the nougat, and there's still two dark gray studs in between them. Like so. Here we go. And it's also going to get a sticker. Normally I put the stickers when I have the piece free of being attached, before being attached. But this one's kind of small. So I'm going to add it like this. The other thing is this a Pagani specific readout? Because otherwise they could have printed this and used it for several cars. Since I never driven one, I can't say for sure. That looks fancy. There we go, it's above those vents. So on top of the round studs. Curious that they kept the round here to be seen. The inside, not that it matters much, but I'm surprised they went in that direction. Alright, so wheel well. We got an angled or corner plate. Like this, and then we have this part. Nope, it's mirror. This one, nope, it's still pointing away. Needs to touch There we go. It's one of these here. There we go. That way. So it's touching this 1x2 area. And then that's going to get another sticker. But what kind of... Looks like a smooth one. Just go like that. It's going to get number 6. Okay. It's attached. Like that. I guess it's to get the air out. I don't know. Okay, like this. Then I need the corner plate with this one. This, no. There we go, this one. It's touching that. Oh, did I miss something on the other side? Yes, I need the square part. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so the square plate goes right here, away from the tip, and then it gets the curve following the tip. And then it's going to get sticker number 5. So if they make those super deluxe sets, they probably don't use the stickers. They actually probably build this out in real Lego. But those are much bigger and they don't need to follow the scale of the minifigs. Okay. Oh, did I put that right? Oh. The sticker's fine. I think I rotated where I shouldn't have. Let's see. And then let me get this corner, because the corner goes in the top. The wheel well is facing this way, and then this way. There we go. And then this here, square goes there, and then the smooth one goes here. Now it can be on this side. All right. One by two. I think they want to emphasize the 1x2 goes on top of the other 1x2. And then these details right here on top of the gray. And then 1x2 smooth plates right there. And what are we at doing here? Stand for minifigs. They found a use for them. So it goes like, oh, this edge. Oh, that's a very specific 1x6. Did I accidentally use it for something else? Because that's the only 1x6 here. See how much I can take off. because I don't, it appears that this 1x6 is molded to have the two colors of dark gray and black. I don't, unless I know there was a 1x6 used earlier. It's way down here. Nope, that's a regular one. That I don't know. Okay, let me think. That's the only... Nope. Because every other one is in the other half. It should be in the other bag. Let's see. Okay, wheel wells. Very good. Not in that step. Otherwise, it could be just black. Okay, that's one instance of that. It looks like it's a dark gray because it's going to be seen... No, not really, but still. Oh! Let me double check these, the ones underneath the wheel well. How am I gonna get there? I don't know. Nope. Oh, these are 1x5s, that's right. So they can't be the other ones. Okay, so maybe it is supposed to be the black one on that one. Okay, let me put it back together then. This goes there. Okay, so then I'm gonna be using... Okay, let me use this one because it looks like it's the dark gray, same color as this, and not this one. Okay. So I think I'll put a little note in the video so that way if you're following along, at least you know not to do that step. Okay, so I got that there. There. This part here goes under this thing. Then the yellow go in that direction. Now where did those round... Oh, they go right here. They have the claw attached to them. And then the computer. Okay. Claw, then wheel well. Okay, I think we're caught up. Wheel well again. Double round plate. Oh, there they are. Missed it completely. Wow. So it was, so it's completely black except for that painted gray piece. And it goes right there. For sure, I'll put it in the video just in case. Be aware of that, so you don't have to rebuild the car like I did. Haven't come across that before. Let's see how they use it and why it's important to have it. Because it's very specific. Okay, now maybe the other corner. Because it's the tip closest to the center. Now I have to see if I have more of those. Those are flat, they don't have a tip. It's not this one. Did I... Oh, there we go. I used the wrong one there. Okay. It has to be touching that curve. That way I have enough for this one. Maybe cars are not my thing. Okay, rounded 1x3 plate with a rounded 1x2 underneath. And on top it's a plate with a horizontal stud. And it's pointing this way. I think it will be like this. It's enough space. We'll see how it goes. And do that 2 times. Okay, 1x3 right here. And horizontal stud right here. What we have here, we have this curve holding on to claws, but you are on the lower level so that it meets up with the top of the curve. Now then, there we go. Okay, so this is the horizontal. It's not any claw, it's very specific. Oh, I needed the horizontal. Okay. And then the ones that go under the hood are vertical. Like so. Okay, I'm gonna have to make myself notes. Don't do that. I think that's all I'll call it, don't do that. And then it goes underneath this, away from here. And then it's getting the ones that are not pointy. Oh, maybe like this. And then we have this. What are we doing here? What is that? I think it's this. It goes like that. Oh, it goes on both sides. Oh, it's this thing. Okay, so let's see, because it's not symmetrical, let's see where it needs to go. Let me choose the side and then see, compare it to the picture. Okay, so then it goes like that. There's enough holes for this to pass in. I think that's the right way. Okay, now I see it. It actually goes like this. I was looking for the painted on 1x6. It's this one right here. Interesting. Because they went out of their way to make that a special piece you probably only get in this set. And it probably can't be done with a single stud, then 1x4, then single stud. They probably needed the... What else could they have used? It was probably a hard decision to call it in to see which way to go. Now, did I do it that right? Because I think nope, it's the pointy part up. Not this way. Oh wait, it is like this. Okay, good. And then this part here. Okay. Then we're going to put it upside down. Wow. Now this feels much more secure than the back side. Curious that they have this here. 2x4 with a channel. And then 1x2's rounded edge on both sides of that channel. And then we're going to make it smooth. Running out of pieces, where are you going to go? And then a flat 2x4 on top of those 1x2s. And then double claw here. On the center hole. Okay, and then make it smooth here. Okay. And then these hinges, 1x2 hinges, going like that. And then you just a sticker. Number 7. I was pausing here because I was kind of worried. Let me put this in place first. It goes like this. The hinge, there's the claws, they go in like this. Okay, so those are claws right there. And so what are these? Is that a sticker? Nope, they're painted on. They're the headlights. And they go right here. Oh, I did something wrong. It's not fitting. Okay, let's see what we need to do with those grill pieces. Okay, so we have this. Goes in like that, yeah. Oh, and it continues going like that. The studs are facing up. That was the issue. There we go. Now it's maybe rotate it a little bit. There we go, now it has room. So it's a slight rotation, then it'll be good. Okay, then we can put the headlights. This side first. Oh, okay. Went in like a dream. I didn't realize it was already in place. Okay. And then next step is the hood. That I thought it was going to be a hinge, but it's just a pop-on. It is held in place by those two studs right there, and that's the only place. Okay, and then we have wheels. Now, curious thing is there's a lot more than 4. Maybe they're just spares. They are much thinner than any other Lego pieces, and they go, I don't think on that, that's the only difference. I can't tell. It's perfectly round here. On this side there's that divot. I don't see that in the picture, so it goes on the perfectly round. Now the question is if these wheels are Pagani designed or they're just fancy wheels they put to this car, because normally you put the the rubber over the plastic. Oh, they're different. This is a star shape, or you can have the one that has a lot. So apparently they are there's some design to it. Maybe they are Pagani specific. Very close. Okay, that'll be a test. It's a very nice shape though. Yeah, and the other, I guess they're hubcaps or feature or the accessory, they're the star shape or the 5-point pattern. It has a really nice shape or proportion to it. I'm still kind of iffy about the back bumper, but that is a Pagani Utopia. I was just wondering, okay, so they just want to review that you can go up and down with this, but that's the way to do it, and it's meant for a minifig. Okay, we have the driver, and we have the passenger, who does not need the helmet because he has another kind of hat accessory. And then they can go on adventures. I could barely see the minifig, but I was not prepared to see one. But I probably included the minifig so that they can have the uniform of the Pagani jumpsuit, whatever they're called. And now it's done. Yay. And then there's other Speed Champions sets. Yeah. Oh, what is number 8? I think I was figuring something out. I might have skipped that one. Okay, I remember 7. It goes there. Oh, it's at the same time as 7. Okay, let's put number 8. Wow, this set is all over the place for me. Yeah. Okay, it's kind of funny, but from this angle and just looking at that, it looks like a nose. Okay, that's kind of nice that they shaped the void here. And you see this brighter gray just like emerging from there. You can't really pop the hood, but and it has the interior suggesting an engine. No trunk space, but still I'm kind of surprised by that. But I think overall they're counting on this being used as a display piece, which is rather nice, because this will probably fall away and it will still function, and it'll probably just go on without the hood. Let's see if it... Okay. So this is going to sound weird, but this feels fancier than the Jurassic World trucks. I don't know if it's just the way that it is a rubber. It's just it runs smoother. It feels more weighty though. More dense. Oh, and then let's see. Pressing down on it, you can't really, because it's Technic pieces holding the wheels in place, so it's not interfering with the wheel wells, even though they are very close to it. It's maybe millimeters, but it does not interfere if they're pressed on. And I'm just double checking everything looks normal, or as it should, and I didn't forget anything. Okay. That's a nice design, I would say. It has a lot of curves to it that... No, that's the Lego version. But they included I guess the showroom picture of it. Just say, this is the original. Okay, so that nose feature, it's actually a protrusion away from the hood, and the mirrors they're like really pointy. They're really going out of there. And then there's something going on right there, but I think they simplified it. Yeah, so they had to choose where to put the curves and where it had to be suggesting a curve, because right here in front of the hood it's very curvy. But you know, they can only do so much with the Lego pieces. But I'm still surprised by that 1x6 that has that painted gray on it. It's telling that they're willing to put some effort into making very custom pieces. Now it will be surprising in the following years, because what I heard is they might make a large quantity of a piece and then use that piece in other sets that are the leftovers from, you know, the original intent. And so I wonder if these will pop up again in another set. I don't know about the car dome, or yeah, it's a dome basically. If it's standard or it's specifically made for this set. And again, they probably can't have to find another use for this shape, because I wonder if they can change the imprint to something else so that they can easily use it for something else. Okay, so this has been the Ponderous Brick Thinker with a Pagani Utopia Lego version. Hope you enjoyed it, maybe learned something. Don't do exactly what I do, and see you next time.